Hello! It's been a while. I haven't really done a video regarding the store or other things in a while. Mostly because I'm starting to realize just how bad at this I am. I don't edit videos. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't have a video editor program on my computer because I have digital art programs on my computer. I just kind of record these all script free, non session, and just kind of put it up just because there's not supposed to be anything but little updates. Um, but I wanted to go over a few things with you guys because it's been, like I said, a while. I wanted to do a video with my books when my last book came out, but I didn't really get around to doing that. I was very busy in that time. The entire things have happened, and I've been doing more streaming and stuff with my husband rather than personal videos. Um, I wanted to give you guys a visual update though on what's going on right now because some of you are aware I'm switching fabric printers for our pillow plush. For those who are not completely familiar with our pillow plush, they are these little guys. You know, the little pillow plushies that we do. They were kind of made to be something to help ease off on some of the handmade items that we did because the keeping up product was getting difficult on my end for working that much. So we went to these. For some characters, the artwork doesn't take very long to do because they're little chibis. So it was and we could just kind of almost doodle the characters whoever we wanted to do. They're double-sided, so you didn't feel like you were getting, something super cheap. So I sell these on the table and on my website for $35 each, 2 for $60. They are more expensive on Etsy because Etsy forces us to have free shipping, so they're $50 on Etsy, but the free shipping. And then I think the two deal is on there too as well, but I don't remember what the price is exactly. Etsy, we have to work in the shipping price to the price. That's why they're much more expensive there because there's an Etsy fee and then there's shipping, whatnot. So. That's why that's a thing. But, we've had these for a while now, but I want to let you guys all know we are switching fabric printers for them. So, those who are familiar with these, they know that they come in, I actually have these printed out on, just a regular bolt of fabric, and then I hand cut them out, and I sew them together, right? And then I get, a shell, like this. And I'm just using the ones that are immediately in reach. I didn't want to dig for anything specific, so these are just a pillow plush. And so I stuff them and I close them and we put them on the shelves and they ship out like that, completely stuffed and closed like that, right? Sorry, Mr. Sun's straight beam right there. I just have one little final sun. So we're switching it from these shells to these shells. Now this one is much bigger than what you're actually going to get because this is a sample product that was sent to me as a freebie, and it's not, this is not the right size. Okay, so this is much bigger than where the ones for sale will be closer to the size that we originally had. Maybe a little bit bigger. I haven't had a chance to quite contrast and compare, but this is too big. Okay, but this is what I wanted to show you guys. The new shells look like this, and they are still very soft. That was my main concern with switching printers because this is a plush velvet and it's super soft and cozy, and I was really worried that going to the new one would be not as soft, but it's almost as soft. It's not quite as soft, it's almost as soft. It does feel much rougher going the opposite way. Like this one feels soft when you go both ways. It's because it's got that fur on it. The length of the fabric is just a little bit more. But this is still really good. But the big thing about these guys is the zipper. And they come like this. I don't have to sew this. This is not on a bolt of fabric that I have to cut out and sew. This actually comes completely pre-assembled, zipper and all. I don't have to do anything. We just stuff it, or you can buy. I'm thinking about even just selling the shells as is. So that's why we're switching, because these guys have gotten very popular, which thank you all very much for purchasing. but cutting and sewing them is actually cutting into way too much more time for that. I can't do other things. So what they were originally supposed to do and laying off on work for handmade stuff ended up not working very well at all. So, so we're going from these guys to these guys. And I just wanted to give you guys a visual on why and let you know the quality is still really good. I don't think these zippers are going to have much of a... They're the same zippers we have on our Dakimakura. Which I think I have like a 1 in 300 failure rate on the zippers in the Dakis. It doesn't happen very often, so... not bad at all, and I just wanted to give you guys, a visual, so you know what you're getting into. Because right now, all of these guys, these are actually the last 2 aired. These are going to their new home today. Are on sale right now because we're basically doing a clean out stock sale. So instead of the 35, they're gonna be the 28 or like 2 for 45 or something like that. So those are on our website, loadingcrewcrafts.com, and they are also on the Etsy for a similar discounted rate. And we're just trying to get rid of all of the old ones, so once these are gone, they're gone. And that's the cheapest I'll ever sell them. That's as low as they'll go, and once they're out, that inventory is cleaned out, and it's all going to go into buying our new zipper boys. And again, this one's absolutely huge. I was like, okay, because she gave me, there was like a range in what size I could get, and I was like, okay, I think this is the size that mine are, and I was way off because they use centimeters and I use inches, and I just was too lazy that day to do a calculation, I suppose. So I got a much bigger sample than what I was like. I was like, oh, that's huge. That's not gonna fit on my shelf the way I want it to, so that's not gonna be the size they are. It's gonna be closer to this, probably a little bit bigger, but closer to this. I just kind of laughed when it came in the mail because it's comedically larger than the large ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's it on the pillow plush, and I'm gonna go over just a couple of other very small things really quick. Some of you will be very excited to hear about this. My Momma's Q series finished last year. It's been almost a year now actually since I finished it. So the entire series has been available, and I did do a big bundle deal, and there's a bunch of items that came in with it and things like that. I am thinking about doing an omnibus version in the near-ish future, but I want to do some extra comics. Just some side stories, very small, not long at all, but Noko and I decided we were going to collab on them, so so if I ever do the extra comics for those, they'll be in the omnibus version. And on the topic of comics, we did get this in over the last couple weeks, I think. So the Paper Crane comic is in print. I'm about to send this copy actually to Noko. This is not the final cover. She forgot to put her name on it because she's silly. So, I'm getting another prototype copy, but this version is going to her right away. But the inside print is perfect, except for one thing. The quality of the pages is not quite what we're used to. They are very thin pages right now, and that's what I wanted to let you all know. I do have the prototype. It is technically... it's all compiled, it's ready to be ordered, but my printer cannot get the page quality in. He cannot get the paper that it's normally made out of at all right now. I'm sure some of you noticed the Exhale comic has also not been restocked, and it's for the same reason, because the printer physically does not have the pages that we're used to, and I am not comfortable selling a lower quality product at the moment. The other thing is their prices have not gone down, even with the slight drop in quality, so my prices can't go down, and I'm not really okay with that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm opening tentative pre-orders, which means if you want to secure your copy, because I asked my printer if he had like a wait list or something for when the paper became available again, for when printing to the normal quality goes back, or if they have a supplement or something. If there's like a change, I'm still going to order a new prototype first and check out the quality before I open pre-orders for good. But if you're interested in pre-ordering your Paper Crane comic or bundle, which I will be making up the bundle soon, and you just say, I don't care how long it takes, message me and I will open it up for you to reserve your copy. But I have no idea when those are going to be in, alright? I have not a clue. Not a single clue. No idea when paper's going to be back. No idea how long it's going to take to get things printed once paper comes back. I don't know if they're going to let me open a waitlist, or if I got to just jump on them about it, or I don't know. And that's just a production line issue, which I'm sure a lot of people are having right now. I know that. I messaged them and I was like, I know it's probably not your fault. I just need to know if the paper quality is a permanent change, or if it's a temporary change, or if you just can't get it. And it's just that they physically can't get it. They said they'll go back as soon as they can, but they don't. But their providers don't even have it. So, that's what's going on with this. This will be another $45 comic, like the X-Tail. It is about 30 pages smaller than X-Tail, but it will be the same price because the art quality and the time it took to make this and everything is definitely there. And there's a lot. It's Paper Crane. So that's going to be a thing. And there will be a Paper Crane bundle. I'm still working out the details of what will be on there. But one thing that will be on there that I can show off really quick. Noko worked very hard on this. Whoa, if Mr. Sun lets us see it. Hang on, let me see if I can scoot. Oop, wrong way. No, wait, camera. Hold on, I am so sorry. See what I mean when I tell you I'm not good at this? So this is Noko's Paper Crane standee. My camera's shaking because I've got to hold it now so it doesn't fall back. It is a double-sided acrylic standee, much like the Momma CQ one. It is the same size as the Momma CQ one. So this will be available soon. We were waiting to post it, to list it, because we wanted this to be the bundle item specifically. So this is the unique, she did it just for the Paper Crane bundle. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know how to make videos. But it looks gorgeous. And it is the same size as the MCQ. It's the 2.5-inch acrylic standee. We are thinking about doing more acrylic standees, mostly with our original characters, or characters that we do comics off, basically, based off, or characters that we put in comics. So we kind of want to do a Finch and Fondue acrylic standee next. So that's going to be the idea. But X-Tail bundles, Paper Crane bundles, again, I don't know when the books are going to be available again at the quality. And if you don't care about time frame, I'm hesitant to open pre-orders, because last time I opened pre-orders, especially the X-Tail, because they took it was a 2 to 3 month window. I took pre-orders for like 2 or 3 weeks when they first were announced, and it takes 6 weeks just to print them. All right, it takes 6 weeks minimum, sometimes 2.5 months, depending on how big the order is. And I had people like, well, it's been so long. And I'm like, well, yeah, they have to make the books and ship it to me, and then I have to take them all out, process them, make sure none are damaged, and then pack them up and ship them to you. And then usually I'm so backed up on orders right now, they have to go out in like waves. I think when we did X-Tail's original launch, we had like 100 pre-orders. So I could only do, 30 to 40 a week max in between all my other orders. So I like people like cancel on me because they didn't understand how a pre-order system worked. But the reason we did the pre-orders is because I don't have any idea what kind of market these things have until you guys tell me, okay? I don't know. So if I don't see the numbers beforehand, I'm not ordering to pre-sell. I'm just ordering what I can afford to order. So if you want one and you absolutely don't care about time frame, and you really I just want to reserve my book, I just want this, I don't care how long it takes, and I just, make sure I'm on the list first, just message me. Preferably on the Wix website. I know people don't like the little thingy that pops up and it scares the hell out of them and annoys them, but I can't get back to you if you don't leave an email. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it works. If you don't leave a message or give me some way to put a contact back, I can't tell you how many times I've had people, why do you want my contact information? But I have a question. Well, I can't answer your question if you don't give me a way to respond to your question. Because the Wix website, it's like as soon as you pop on there, if you leave, well, I mean, I think I can leave messages back now, but it has to wait for you to come back to check on it. It used to be if you left the website, I couldn't even respond to you. It was just stuck there. Like, nothing happened. And I had people like, well, I'm not going to give you my email. I'm like, okay, well, then I can't help you. So, I mean, there's that. So that's what's going on. Those are just a couple things that were going on. I will probably get the bundles at least put together. I'm thinking the bundles are going to have the book, the Sandy, the Ducky, the full-size Ducky, and the mini at least. And then I'm also thinking potentially the pillow plush, but I don't know yet. We wanted to have the actual plush, but that's going to be a project for another time, I think. We'll see. There might be like a executive bundle in the future if the actual plush ever gets, funded. So that's the updates. Let me know y'all have any questions. You know me, I'm Alaina Prana from Living Crew Crafts, and I make merchandise for a living. Yeah, just let me know.